Inside the NFL's $100 billion empire, how investors are cashing in. The NFL isn't just America's favorite sport, it's one of the most powerful money-making machines on the planet. By fusing elite commercial acumen with physical competitiveness, what began as a modest provincial football league almost a century ago has grown into a $100 billion worldwide empire. Every touchdown, commercial break, and halftime show is a source of income that feeds into a system that is so intricate and lucrative that even Wall Street is unable to ignore it. Global corporations, private equity groups, and billionaires are now vying for a share of the action. The NFL has evolved from a hobby into a major force in investing. From multi-billion-dollar TV deals and skyrocketing team values to sports betting and real estate development, these days its influence extends well beyond the football field to include technology, entertainment, and global markets. This is how investors are profiting off one of the most profitable and unstoppable sports empires in history, the NFL. Let's watch. 1. The boom of the billion-dollar franchise. From local sports teams, NFL teams have developed into international investment assets. Owning an NFL club was a hobby for affluent sports fans a few decades ago. It is now a financial treasure trove. In just 20 years, franchise values have increased by more than 500%. In addition to being sports brands, teams like the Dallas Cowboys, which are currently valued at over $9 billion, are also media conglomerates, real estate developers, and merchandise behemoths. There are only 32 NFL clubs, so supply is restricted and demand is high worldwide, which is driving this increase. Because they are aware that team values rarely decline, billionaires like Josh Harris of Apollo Global Management and Rob Walton, the heir to Walmart, have invested billions of dollars in ownership. NFL clubs are among the safest high-yield investments in the world, and even underperforming teams gain value over time. To put it simply, purchasing a team is akin to investing in a lucrative venture with a loyal following. 2. The influence of the right to broadcast. Broadcasting agreements are the real source of the NFL's riches, not ticket revenues. With media behemoths like Fox, NBC, CBS, ESPN, and Amazon, the league inked an 11-year, $110 billion TV and streaming agreement in 2021. Regardless of on-field success, each team is guaranteed almost $400 million a year under this enormous contract. This implies that even the underperforming teams turn a profit. This increase is being driven by streaming platforms that are keen to capitalize on live sports. Amazon's exclusive rights to Thursday Night Football signaled a significant change by fusing digital supremacy with sports. Live sports are now the most valuable entertainment content due to the streaming wars, and the NFL is the jewel in the crown. This consistency, reliable, fixed revenue streams that increase with each renewal is what attracts investors. The league is becoming an unstoppable media powerhouse as the demand for live sports content increases globally, and its broadcasting strength only grows. 3. Corporate ownership and private equity grab the field. The NFL was once a closed club, meaning that teams could only be owned by individual proprietors. However, the league started letting institutional and private equity investors join the fray as franchise valuations skyrocketed. Strong investment firms were able to purchase shares in teams, infrastructure, and associated media rights as a result. Sports assets have historically outperformed traditional markets. Thus, Sixth Street Partners and Arctos Sports Partners, for instance, have lately invested in a variety of sports teams to diversify their portfolios. NFL teams are viewed by these businesses as reliable, inflation-resistant investments. Additionally, corporate sponsors from Verizon to Nike are becoming more integrated into the league through agreements for long-term digital integration and marketing. In addition to wagering on touchdowns, investors are also funding an ecosystem that includes worldwide branding, data analytics, and fan interaction, all of which increase earnings off the field. 4. Real estate, the undiscovered NFL treasure. Real estate development is the additional source of wealth that underpins every NFL stadium. By converting stadiums into multi-billion-dollar entertainment complexes, billionaires like Stan Kroenke, Los Angeles Rams, have completely changed the definition of club ownership. At more than $5 billion, Kroenke's Sophie Stadium serves as the focal point of a vast real estate complex that includes hotels, shopping malls, offices, and upscale residences. Similar initiatives are being carried out in Miami, Dallas, and Las Vegas to transform football stadiums into year-round sources of income. These projects boost local real estate values, draw in investors, and generate jobs. Converting game day crowds into regular consumers is a brilliant move on the part of the proprietors. Real estate, tourism, and sports combine to create a trifecta of wealth that goes well beyond ticket sales. The current NFL team is essentially a disguised real estate empire rather than only a sports team. 5. The growth of fantasy leagues in sports betting. Another factor contributing to the NFL's ongoing expansion: fantasy football and sports betting. Sports gambling, which was formerly considered taboo, is now a regulated, mainstream industry with a global value of over $120 billion. States have hurried to legalize betting after the U.S. Supreme Court removed the federal ban in 2018, and the NFL has profited from this. Collaborations with significant bookmakers such as DraftKings, FanDuel, and Caesars have produced sponsorship income in the hundreds of millions. These platforms increase ratings and sales of items by keeping people interested for longer. Millions of people play fantasy football every week, generating data, ad income, and fan loyalty. Fantasy football alone has spawned a digital economy. Because it converts casual viewers into financially committed superfans, investors adore this integration. Every game is now a profitable event for owners, partners, and investors due to the league's embrace of betting and fantasy sports. 6. The strategy for international growth. The NFL was considered a distinctly American phenomenon for many years. However, investors are ecstatic as the league expands internationally. The London, Germany, and soon-to-be Brazil games have created enormous new markets for sponsorship agreements, media, and goods. Every year, the NFL introduces millions of new fans to the sport through its international series, which packs stadiums and garners international media coverage. These international games are used by big brands to promote their goods and connect with untapped consumers. The league's ultimate objective? To achieve the same level of international recognition as the NBA or FIFA. The NFL is establishing itself as a global entertainment brand rather than merely a U.S. sports league by extending its overseas streaming rights and global marketing agreements. As the fan base grows across continents, especially with the emergence of digital broadcasting, investors should expect exponential growth. 7. Data, technology, and fan engagement's future. The NFL is investing in technology in addition to athletes. The league is fusing sports with technological innovation through wearable performance trackers, AI-driven statistics, and augmented reality fan experiences. Collaborations with Microsoft and Amazon Web Services have produced strong data platforms that improve fan connection and coaching. The NFL's digital future holds enormous promise for investors, particularly in the areas of interactive content, streaming analytics, and virtual advertising. Imagine supporters purchasing team NFTs linked to actual prizes, witnessing games in virtual reality, or placing live bets via integrated apps. These concepts are already being tested by the NFL, which is turning the fan experience into a vibrant online marketplace. The league maintains its lead over evolving entertainment trends, thanks to each new innovation that creates a new source of income. To put it briefly, technology is the NFL's next big move in its ever-expanding business. Final thoughts. From a Sunday custom, the NFL has developed into one of the most potent corporate environments in contemporary history. It is remarkable because it combines technology, real estate, media, entertainment, and sports into one wealth-generating machine. Corporations, private investors, and billionaires are not merely spectators, they are actively participating in order to gain an advantage. The NFL's empire continues to grow, from multi-billion-dollar television deals and opulent stadium complexes to international growth and innovative fan interaction. It serves as a reminder that business strategy is just as important in today's sports as athletic prowess. For investors, the league is a combination of stability, expansion, and international clout. And the NFL will keep changing the rules of how to turn emotion into profit and entertainment into an empire as long as fans continue to watch, purchase jerseys, and support their favorite teams. Let us know in the comments what you think about inside the NFL's $100 billion empire, how investors are cashing in, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more captivating content on our YouTube channel.